This video is going to teach you how to do lattice multiplication. When doing one-digit by one-digit multiplication, you can use a multiplication table like this one to find the answer. Now, over time, you will actually learn to memorize all these values so that you don't need to look them up on a table. If you want to multiply bigger numbers together, there are better ways than making a bigger chart. One method is known as lattice multiplication. The word lattice refers to a regular grid, just like this one, which is often found in gardens. The idea for lattice multiplication is that we will write numbers into a grid and work with them to get the final result. The easiest way to understand this is by working with an example. We will start off by computing 24 times 7. Notice that this is a two-digit number multiplied by a one-digit number. We will draw a grid that is 2 boxes wide and 1 box tall. Then we will take each of these boxes and cut them in half along the diagonal from the lower left to the upper right. Across the top, we will write the number 24 so that each digit is above its own box. And down the right-hand side, we will write the number 7. To do lattice multiplication, we're going to do two different multiplications. To perform lattice multiplication, we need to do two different products. We need to do 2 times 7 and 4 times 7. And as we do these calculations, we will write the answers into the appropriate boxes. The space on the top left is for the tens digit, and the space on the bottom right is the ones digit. Let's start with 2 times 7. Do you know what 2 times 7 is without looking it up? If not, that's okay for now, but you will eventually want to learn your multiplication table inside and out. To find 2 times 7 on the multiplication table, we will look at the column where the 2 is and the row where the 7 is and take the answer that's in the intersection of those two. We can see that the answer is 14. So we need to write the number 14 into the box on the left. The tens digit is a 1, and so this goes in the top left. The ones digit is a 4, and so this goes on the bottom right. Now we move to the next box. This box corresponds to the product 4 times 7. What is 4 times 7? Let's look it up on the multiplication table. To find the answer to 4 times 7, we find 4 across the top and 7 down the side, and we look to see where that row and column intersect. This shows us that 4 times 7 is equal to 28. And so we need to write 28 into the box. The tens digit is 2, and the ones digit is 8. The next step is to add up these numbers along the diagonals. In this case, there are 3 diagonals to do. We'll start from the right-hand side and work our way around. The 8 by itself just gives us an 8. In the next diagonal, we have a 4 and a 2. 4 plus 2 is 6, and we'll write the number here. Along the last diagonal, we have a 1 by itself, which gives us just a 1. And then our final answer is read around, starting from the left and going down across the bottom. The digits are 1, 6, and 8, which gives a final result of 168. Let's review the steps. We have a 2-digit number times a 1-digit number, so we make a grid that's 2 wide and 1 tall. Then we write the numbers across the top and down the side. And for each box, we do a multiplication. 2 times 7 for the one on the left, 4 times 7 for the one on the right. After getting those numbers, we add up along the diagonals. From there, we get our final answer.